Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our live giving out $1,000 grants, $200 grants, a couple special surprises today as well. So thanks as always for tuning in. We've been doing these grants live on YouTube for almost 4 years. Okay, we're going to get started in a few minutes. We're going to pick our $1,000 grant winners, talk about a couple grants due soon. As always, like to tell you what else you should know about since you've tuned in live, you've taken the time, but I do want to hear where you are all watching from. I'll give some shout outs here in a few minutes just to say thanks, as always, to everyone who is a part of the Skip community. We're the fastest growing funding marketplace in the US. It's been incredible. We're seeing the data every time we add new grants from others, our own grants, new funding partners, etc. It's been incredible. And there's been a number of major changes on the Skip dashboard today. Go create a free account if you haven't yet. The links are in the description. There's a new app version being released today. Some special surprises on the new version of the app. If it's not out today, it should be live tomorrow in the App Store, Google Play. But more on that in a few minutes. Okay, the link to enter for the live grants, if you, just for tuning in right now, want to have a shot at winning a grant, it's below, or it's bit.ly/1K grants, bit.ly/1K grants. You can see it on the screen right below my face. It's also in the description. Shout outs to a lot of familiar faces here. We've got a bunch of folks in Texas, Mississippi, Indianapolis, the Bay Area, Massachusetts, a couple folks from Georgia, Wisconsin, DC, a few folks from Georgia, folks in Pittsburgh, Chicago, Florida, LA. Let's see, who do we have? Anyone from Mountain Time? Okay, Colorado, Sharon, Colorado. Good to see you. And where else? I'm scanning here. I've seen about a dozen states so far. We've got the Southeast, Northeast covered, West Coast, Mountain, Midwest. I haven't seen Alaska or Hawaii yet, but I'm sure they'll tune in. Okay. I'd love to hear anything on your minds. Of course, we're going to pick winners in 2 minutes. Going to pick the first $1,000 winner. In case you don't know, if it's your first time tuning in here, if you go to helloskip.com/1K, every month we give out $1,000 grants. If you're a Skip Plus member, we enter you automatically. If not, you log in, you have to manually enter. It's a fairly simple process. It takes a few seconds. And the feedback has been incredible. If you want to see one of the last month's winners, here we go. You can take a look. I had a great conversation with Lodrick, who was one of last month's winners. We're going to be posting more winners soon. You can see our last 10K winner. Where is she? Down here. This is our last $10,000 grant winner. Now, these aren't the regular monthly grants. These are the special larger grants. We had one in December. Jolene was the winner. We had one in January, the kickoff grant. A business based in New York called Vontel was the winner. We're going to have them on in the future and make that a post on our social media. Anyway, these are all on our Instagram if you want to take a look at winners, or if you want to catch EIDL news. A lot of stuff happening with EIDL, including the goodwill period is ending this Sunday. So if you have an EIDL loan, hopefully you're watching those videos or you've tuned in to my interview with the SBA director a week and a half ago. I interviewed him. He shared insights into hardship, et cetera, et cetera. All right, Alaska. We do have Alaska here. Let's see. Did I miss Hawaii? I think we're getting our states covered here. We got Pennsylvania, more folks in Ohio, more folks down south, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Illinois. Okay, for our 1K grants, hopefully you all entered These are the grants you need to enter before today. I'll show you how it looks. You all know, but the February skip grants. We are going to launch, well, let me say two things before I pick our first winner. First, we're going to, oh, that's cool. It just did the balloons here. It's one of the gestures I do. We're going to launch our March grants. I got a special surprise for our March $1,000 grants. We're going to launch those probably tomorrow. So keep an eye either on the website or on the Skip app. You'll get notified. The second thing, please like this video. It shows it to more people on YouTube, and our mission is to help 30 million entrepreneurs and small businesses across the U.S. We believe everyone should have access to grants, funding information. Then the third piece is, here are fundings due soon. I just don't want you to miss out on any. Black History Makers grant, 5K for Black entrepreneurs. That's due tomorrow. $5,000 grants. Tomorrow's the 28th. We've got an extra day this year because of leap year. Thursday, leap day, there's 10K grants that are due. The same with 10K for nonprofit businesses are due on Thursday. New York City Neighborhood Business Grant, 5K for certain New York City businesses. And then the big one, this is the last one I'm going to say here, the up to $60,000 grants from Barclays Bank. Please go enter there. We had a couple finalists in the Skip community last year. 60 grants, 50 of them are sweepstakes for $2,000 grants. Then there's a 60K, a 40K, 20K, and 7 $5,000 grants. So a lot is at stake there. All you have to do is tell your business story, write it out. If you want help from us, there you can see all the options here. You can read the reviews, get help from us, and even get feedback and a mock scoring on how you do. This is brand new for Barclays. You can see mock scoring out of 70. That's how they're grading it. That's how they're choosing finalists. Okay. All right. Pink Tube says 76 watching only 26 likes. Let's go. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get 10 more likes, and then I'll pick the first grant winner. And if you haven't yet, if you want to have a shot at winning a live grant, okay, there we go. It's heating up. Use the bit.ly link. It's the first link in the description of this video to enter to win a live grant. I always love these because all it takes is, you show up, you spend 20, 30 minutes of your Tuesday, and you walk away with a couple $100, or $1,000 if you entered for our $1,000 grants. Has anyone won any recent grants in your communities, in your cities, in your states? Would love to know. Okay, the other thing too I'm going to announce is, see this, my Skip mug here. Haven't done this in probably 9 months. There's the Skip mug behind me as well. I'm going to send out, so I'm going to give out a couple live grants, but if you're not chosen for a live grant, I'm going to send out a couple mugs personally to one of you watching. So you can get a limited edition Skip mug. We've only done one batch of Skip mugs. We're almost out of the first batch, so you will get exclusively the first batch of Skip mugs. For what it's worth, the water does taste good out of it, though. Okay. Or coffee or tea. Let's pick our first $1,000 grant winner. I'll announce it live right now. We had over 8,000 entries. Pick a $1,000 winner, then we'll pick a live winner. Okay. Good. Some of you are loving mugs. And if you could use a mug, another reason to enter below. Let's see who the first $1,000 winner is. Here we go. Number 5393. Let me consult a handy dandy sheet here to see who number 5393 is. And if you want to manifest that it's you, here we go. Just want to say, been incredible to talk to recent winners, really inspiring businesses across the country. Okay, Janice A is the first winner. Janice, Jenice. Janice A. Congratulations for being the first $1,000 grant winner. There you go. And if you are a winner and you're not tuned in live today, we email the winners as well. Okay. There we go. Congrats, Janice, for being the first $1,000 winner. Oh, yeah, Janice, Jenice. Good to see familiar faces here. Some of you hoping that you get picked. Go enter with the bit.ly link in the description. It's, which one is it here? If you have it, it is this one right here, bit.ly/1K grants. Next month, the skipgrants.com will be back up. Just had to change the domain today, so the bit.ly was quicker. All right. Congrats, Janice. You're getting lots of love here, and can't wait to meet you and tell your story. One of the things I'll start doing next month is picking alternates. Everyone's been showing up recently when we email them, hey, they've won 1,000, 10,000, or 200. But maybe I'll start to pick alternates next month. All right. Has anyone applied to Barclays grant? That's worth basically spending the next 30 seconds reemphasizing this, asking anyone have questions about Barclays or feeling good about their chances of winning one of these 60 grants. Okay. Good. Carla says she has. Amaka says she plans to. Ralph did. Good. Great to hear. Because if you are chosen as a finalist, I said this last year and it worked. We got people to vote. Actually, I don't know what the full amount this person got, but if you're chosen as a finalist, there's a public voting period. We will make sure the Skip community supports you. If they think your story's worthy, but I'm sure it will be. So we'll make sure the Skip community supports you. Oh, and by the way, let me mention this because this was just announced yesterday. Verizon has new grants. It's not in every city, only select cities. But let me tell you about these. Houston, Miami, Phoenix, and LA. I think I've seen some of you in the comments. Houston, Miami, Phoenix, and LA. Verizon has launched their grants. These the first time they've done these local regional grants. You need to apply by April 8th. Anyway, details are on Skip. Verizon is also going to announce their larger grant, if you all recall this from last year. So they'll announce that, I believe, later in April or May. So that's coming down the pike. Okay, Mr. Anderson says he's in Phoenix. Yeah, anyone here, Houston, Miami, Phoenix, LA, or New York, because these New York business grants are due this Friday. Hopefully the folks in New York can go apply for those. Speaking of going and applying for those, you will notice, many of you know about auto apply here, and you've entered it, which is great. You'll notice if you have fundings that are due soon on Skip, on the website for now, you'll see a number. So this means I have 2 fundings that are due soon. That's a new thing that came out. And then you also notice we've separated grants and financings. So if you just want to look at grants, or you want to apply for a 7A, a microloan, something like that, there's a financing section now. Okay. Houston here. Good. Do you have to be incorporated by 2/3/23 for Barclays? I believe that's what it says. You have to have been in business for a year. Maybe your question, JR, is how will they verify that? Let's take a look here. I think it says on the insights, when in doubt, you can see it in the terms and conditions. And a tip here would be click the link on our side and then go to the official rules and, check the eligibility here. So have been opened or established on February 4th. So in terms of how they're going to validate that, my quick scan here, I'm just scanning it quickly. It doesn't say. So, but take a read through. And there is, I believe, at the bottom, like a help center or a help email if you have questions about that. Any EIDL questions, by the way? Great question from Maka. Will Skip start advertising or promoting pitch competitions that are startup friendly? Would love to hear what you have in mind. And I'll just say this off the bat. If you ever have ideas or you come across grants, feedback, etc., you can always email us, tips@helloskip.com. Tips@helloskip.com. We love hearing from you outside of these lives, or hello@helloskip.com as well. So there is a brand new pitch competition that we've just posted, and I'm not sure if this is what you noticed, Amaka. The 2024 National Virtual Pitch Contest. It's a small prize pool, but this is a pitch contest. So yeah, if you go for that, or if others of you have done pitch competitions in the past and have enjoyed them, I'd love to hear that. Yeah, would love to hear. All right, Miles is loving the AI source on Skip. Great to hear. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of new AI features here. You can get feedback. In case you don't know, actually, I don't think I announced this last week, or maybe I did on the live. We have an option where you can get AI generated feedback on a grant application. So for our example, for our kickoff grant in January, if you didn't win, go find it here on your Skip dashboard like this. And I'd find it. I've got a lot that I've tracked here, or that I didn't win, unfortunately, but you can click get application feedback. And this is really cool. So for the thousands and thousands of you who didn't win, we always want to give you feedback so you have a better shot at winning in the future. You ask for feedback, we generate feedback for you based on our evaluation, how we made decisions, etc. I'll let this load, and let me read some more comments here. I won my first 2 grand prize pitches, the Pink Tub LLC. That's fantastic. Congratulations. Would love to hear what pitch competitions those were for, and where you're located. But congrats. Okay. The other, and Amaka, you as well. So great to hear. This maybe is a big trend for 2024, more and more pitch competitions. My first grant on Skip, I wasn't awarded, but I'm still applying. Absolutely. Okay, the biggest takeaway of all is keep entering. Everyone I talk to all the winners that we pick, not all the ones from all the third parties. People are surprised. They weren't going to apply. Sometimes it's the first one they applied for, the second or the 10th, and they finally won. Our main goal is to just make it as easy as possible to discover and apply. That's our mission. Anyway, you just saw this AI generate, while I was talking, feedback on my application. So you can read these on your own. It's often about being more specific in certain areas, providing details, examples. Consider providing a breakdown of the grant funds allocation, and then it will tell you other grants that you can apply for right now. Or if you want more in-depth feedback. Has anyone tried that out on Skip yet? Getting this feedback for their 10K kickoff grant. If you have, let me know in the comments. And Miles says 70 likes, hit the like button. If we get 10 more likes, as soon as we do, I'm going to pick our next $1,000 grant winner live. So that'll be the second $1,000 grant winner. And the link in the description for the live $200 grants is also right below. Okay, that's the bit.ly/1K grants, I believe. Hello, Skip. I haven't been chosen for a grant yet, but I'm still hopeful in applying. Great to hear. I love it. We're going to get feedback now. Always curious. Absolutely. I mean, hopefully this is, if any of you are using AI, it was incredible. As soon as we launched this, we saw this incredible spike. I mean, this feature had already been being used a lot. For any business questions, funny questions, ask what grants are available, what loans, etc. It's all here, and this is on the app now as well. All right. I just tried the feedback feature the other day for a grant that I didn't win. Jamal, great to hear that. Hope it was helpful. Pink tub you have for the 10K kickoff. It told me where I went wrong. Again, hopefully it was, if you want to give feedback on the feedback, you can add it here, the thumbs up or thumbs down. Okay, let's pick our second $1,000 grant winner and then the live grants, because we've got 5 minutes left in the live. All right, 7742. Let's see who 7742 is. Oh yeah, and absolutely, if the connections are bad, you can always rewatch these on our YouTube. Key Evans says, does it work only if you have a paid subscription to Skip? Important note here. So you can apply for any grant on Skip for free. It's the memberships that give you things like Write with AI, or get auto applied for certain grants, get reminders, or use the AI. So you get a couple free messages for the AI. Once you use those free messages, you can start a free trial. So hopefully, you take advantage of the free trial, and if you decide there's not enough value or it's not for you, you just cancel. Come back another time. Okay. Is Verizon open again? Lenita says, yes, for certain cities. So I mentioned that a few minutes ago, but lest I get distracted, I will pick the second $1,000 grant winner, 7742. Let's see who it is. It was a popular month, like I mentioned. And in March, we are giving out more $1,000 grants, and there's a special way we're doing it. It's going to give more chances to win. That's the long or the short. 7742, the second $1,000 grant winner. Okay, I don't have the person. Oh, here we are. No, it's Virtual Tech Limes. I don't have the person's name. They put down their business name. Virtual Tech Limes. So, Virtual Tech Limes, if you're here, that's your business. Let me know. Congrats on being the second $1,000 grant winner. Now let's shift to the live grants, but I want to give people a final shot to enter. The odds are good just for showing up. Again, you'll get a shot if you use the link in the description right now at winning a $200 grant or a Skip mug. A couple $200 grants we'll give out, and 2 Skip mugs I'll send to you personally. Before we do that, let me take a look. All right, great job. How do you know you're 7742? Yeah, so the numbers I have in front of me right here, it's basically the list of everyone who entered. That's not public. It's just the random number generator here that we use. I'll be the alternate. Great idea. We will pick an alternate right now, Jacqueline. See, this is why we take the feedback in real time. I will pick a $1,000 grant alternate. That'll be the last thing I do before we sign off today. Let me go ahead and pick a live $200 winner, because we've got a few folks to get through here. 68 folks have entered, and no, 70. Okay, some of you are getting in just in the 72. We're cutting off at 72, and we're going to pick, and you can keep entering for the second one. Let's see who the first live $200 winner is for today, February 27th. 2 more days left in this long month. The first winner, number 65. All right, Alicia S. You're the first $200 grant winner, Alicia, Alicia-S. You're the first $200 grant winner just for being here. Are you still here, Alicia? Let me scan the comments, Alicia. All right. And congratulations to you. You're getting lots of love. We've got a few more to pick. Shall I pick? Okay, you can vote on this. Shall I pick a $1,000 alternate right now? Or instead of that, pick a third live $200 winner? Just leave in the comment now, and I'll scan it and make a decision on that. Okay, Alicia, congratulations. Are you here yet? Maybe you're still around, but you're getting lots of love in the comments. Okay, let's pick the second $200 winner. And I'll keep it at 72 for now before we pick the next one. All right, number 6. Okay, someone who was fast to enter at the beginning of the live today. And maybe your dedication paid off and you're still here. Number 6. All right. Melissa B. Melissa B, you are number 6 for the $200 winner. And by the way, we do check to see if people have won in the past on the live. Melissa, congratulations, Melissa B. I don't think you've won in the past. Okay, we are mixed on the results here. If you want to enter the virtual grants, the link is in the description because we'll also pick out 2 mugs. I'll give out 2 mugs to folks. I think it's 50-50 on whether I pick another $1,000 alternate. This is an alternate or a $200 live winner. So weigh in now because we're signing off in 3 minutes here, but let me keep going. Meanwhile, let me see who's entered here. We've got 78. And let me pick 2 people to send a mug to. A skip mug, like I mentioned, limited. We've only had 1 batch of skip mugs. Some of our partners, affiliates, team members, some of you watching in the past have had mugs, but I haven't sent out mugs in 6 or so months. So now's your shot at getting a mug. The first mug goes to Jimmy S. Jimmy S. will follow up. I'll send you a limited edition skip mug here. Jimmy S. And congrats, Jimmy. And the second mug, here we go. Number 45 is Leslie. Leslie V. I'm going to send you a mug as well. All right. We'll pick more mugs next week as well. Now, let me see if we're going to pick an alternate $1,000 winner or a live $200 winner. If the main 100 winners don't respond, the alternate gets it, assuming they respond. Exactly. That's correct. It's kind of if you're hedging on that. Yeah, Jimmy and Leslie, are you here? You're getting mugs. All right, Leslie. We'll follow up, get your address, and you'll get a skip mug. Okay. So let's $200. I'm going to count up here. All right, I'm going to pick one. I see live 200 for Miles, Miss Anderson. All right, it's 200. Boom. So we're picking an extra $200 winner for someone who's tuned in. Makes sense. You're here right now. That's the path you've chosen. You'd rather get something live, a smaller amount, better odds than a larger payout. But it's an interesting debate. Maybe I should have given more time for people to weigh in on this. Let me take a look at the entries. Okay, well, we're going to stick with the 78 number and pick our third $200 grant winner for today. And before you go, after I announce number 49, please don't forget there are grants due this week. You can see them all on the app. The new app version will be out in App Store, Google Play later today. It's got some things that aren't on the website and vice versa. So take that out. But here are the grants that are due by Friday. And by Monday is the Barclays grant. So please consider entering those. If you need financing, go do those. If your EIDL is relevant to you, go enroll in hardship if that's the path you want to do. Not financial advice, but if you're behind on payments, that the EIDL goodwill period deadline is on Sunday. Okay. What number did we have here? 49. Shall I announce who the last live winner is for $200 for today? And just to say thanks again, everyone. It'll be 4 years of giving out grants later over the summer. Thanks to all of you who've been pushing for it. Luda K. not to be confused with another Luda. Ludak. You're the last $200 winner for today's live. Check. Stay tuned. Rather, check your emails if you're watching live or you're watching later. Luda, congratulations to you and to all the winners today. So we picked a total of 7 winners, 3 lives, $2,000 winners, and 2 mugs, 2 mug winners, which, hey, maybe those are more priceless. You can say you got the first batch of Skip mugs when Skip is a public company. Okay. Thanks everyone for tuning in as always. And can't wait to see so many of you on the next live. We're giving out more grants in March, including 2 $10,000 grants. I assume that all 100 plus of you watching right now and the thousands that will watch this recorded version have entered on Skip. But if you haven't, go take a look. Until then, as always, I like reading your comments and questions here, so keep the comments coming. Or you can always email us, tips@helloskip.com, if there's something you want for next time. Until then, thanks everyone. Hope you all have a great rest of your Tuesday and a great last couple days of February. Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks.